Yes, we did. It was crazy, but we did, and everybody's okay. So I know everyone knows by now that we made it through. It was a lot. We actually weathered the storm with our grandparents, with Brenda's parents, Nanny and Papa. So they were gracious enough to take us in, but it was still crazy even here, and we weren't even in the eye. So I can't imagine what that looked like. But I will give you the long story condensed into a very short story. So we had to evacuate 3 weeks ago because of unprecedented flooding that wasn't even related to a tropical storm. We just had 2 weeks of continuous water, and our property went under 16 feet of water, which is really crazy because post-Irma, it was just barely over that. So we were almost at post-Irma levels before we found out there was a hurricane brewing. And Brenda was convinced it was going to come right at us. I said, don't you dare say that. And it came straight up and then took a right and went directly over our house, over the river that our house is built on. And so I can't believe the house is standing, but it's way underwater. We did have a little bit of insurance, not really enough to cover everything, but God is good and He's going to make a way. I can't imagine we're going to get an insurance adjuster out there for weeks, if not months, because it's still, as of yesterday, under 22 feet of water. So the process for me has been the hardest part. For me, I'm not grieving over stuff or possessions, but the more the process of not knowing what to do. But then in the middle of that, you guys have just, those who have given and called and reached out have just flooded us with so much love that it's really lightened the load and the pain of all this. And I just had a lot of despair in my heart just over not knowing what to do and being frustrated, but just feeling all that love has really just been an amazing blessing, and I'm sure you can speak into that too.
Yeah, we just really want to say thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We've just been really overwhelmed and cannot be discouraged in this process because we feel so
I was discouraged,
so well,
but I'm doing better.
So well loved.
Me too.
That's true.
In the midst of it. What do you think, May?
Well, I'm happy we survived it. I didn't think our cats were gonna survive, but they did.
Yep, we have been told there are 2 cats on the roof.
Yeah.
There's three.
3 cats, a neighbor cat too. So.
Yeah. How did the neighbor cat get up there?
I don't know. They made it up though in the craziest possible way.
Yeah. We want to stay at baby kittens.
No.
Well, I'm glad we have a place to stay, and people want to help us and give us a lot of stuff and give us money and stuff to help us rebuild stuff. And I'm glad that this little Bobby survived.
Yep, this was the cat that had kittens here. So we brought kittens over to Nanny and Papa's house. Yikes, but they're gone. Someone came and picked them all up together. So now they live on a nice farm. And I actually mean it when I say it.
Please pray for Nanny and Papa. They
Yeah.
have taken
taken
us
the
all
best.
in, all the kitties in, made us meals, done our laundry, helped us watch the kids when we had to go do crisis situation. Could not have done it without you, Mom and Dad.
You guys
You're
are
the
amazing.
best.
Thank you. Thank you, Nanny and Papa. Thank you, friends and family, for all the love. I really feel it from the bottom of my heart, and I know that my whole family does. And
Yeah, and
we're
if
just
you
so
want to
grateful.
keep following, we've decided that we're just gonna, if you want to keep hearing the journey, we'll just gonna tell the story, and if you just send us your email, and we are just gonna do email updates on kind of where we're at, what's going on, and how we're rebuilding.
Yeah.
I'm also really glad that the church helped us, and they gave us a lot of bedding stuff and toys to replace of what we had,
It's true.
and it made me very thankful and happy for what we do have now.
Yes, May May. That's
true.
correct.
It's
Love
true.
you guys. Thank you guys.